Of course, men don't want to work with women anymore. Feminism has fucked everything. Let's get into this.
Welcome back, everybody, to another.
Yeah, let's get past that real quick.
As 99% of you are probably aware, you've been told this by every other content creator that you watch, YouTube monetization is hard to come by.
Yeah, and as I've said in numerous of my videos, fuck YouTube and your monetization. I'm a disabled vet. I collect my disability. So YouTube, you can keep your fucking money. Fuck you. I like my freedom of speech.
So revenue every month. And actually what's cool about that is you guys get to dictate the exact.
Let's get past all that.
Probably sick and tired of hearing. Have been brought to the limelight, or have been brought into the limelight rather. And so there have been some good positive benefits from the Me Too movement. But with anything in life, with any movement, there are also negative consequences, and they're just as important, and people need to talk about them. One of the big ones regarding the Me Too movement is that men do not feel comfortable working with women or even hiring women anymore, or at least to the same degree that they used to. Anyways, today we're going to look at a video which explains this perfectly. I think it actually does a really good job of showcasing.
Just in case you can't see it, I mean, I try to adjust the contrast and all that stuff. I mean, I've darkened it on my end. I mean, here at my end, I mean, it's beautiful when I have it in cinema, but when it's in cinema, it's like the camera's like blaring the shit out. So I darken it down to blackboard and change the contrast, and everything as low as possible so the shit will show up right. But even then, it's still bright as fucking hell. But it says men now avoid women at work. Another sign we're being punished. You're being. You don't want men. You fucking third wave feminazis. We don't need men. We don't need a man. We don't want men, women. We don't need a man. But then you bitch when men are like, all right, well, fine. We just don't even want to work with you. Fine. Y'all wanted a workplace with just all women? There you go. But, oh my God, just all of this is fake. This Me Too movement, this feminism bullshit, it's all fake. It's all fake. You know why it's all fake? Because even when you get what you want, you're still not happy. I've been having this conversation for the last couple of months with friends. I had this conversation just the other day about this. No matter how much you give these fucking liberals, they will always want more because they don't know, which my friend said. She goes, no. She goes, when it comes to my liberal friends, she goes, I ask them, when is enough enough? Where is it? You tell me, what is it that y'all want and when enough will be enough? She goes, not once have they ever been able to answer that question. All right, let's have more blacks. Let's have more women. Let's give y'all what you want. That all the shit you're bitching about, I put it in my videos. It could be the perfect world for these fucking liberals. The perfect world. Where it's nothing but a bunch of all snowflakes, all liberals. Obviously, they don't want old people because, oh my God, yeah, right, boomer. That fucking meme. So obviously, you don't want any old people. I think, is there an episode of Star Trek or an episode of Stargate? I think Stargate. I think it's an episode where it's a world where the people are young. That when you become like over the age of 18 or something like that, they literally kill you. It's a whole ritual to kill you because we don't want old people and everything. That seems to be the world y'all are trying to go for. Where once you reach, what, 25? Should we put it at 25? At 25, we kill you off. And obviously, we want all the men to be betas or omegas. So the women run everything. So we want a matriarchal society. Everybody's killed off at the age of 25. The women run everything. I guess it's black people that run everything. Or, I mean, because who's more minority than the next person? are Mexicans more entitled than blacks? I mean, again, I'm literally trying to come up with a scenario that would be perfect for these fucking stupid liberals and shit, and I can't even, with my intelligence, even I can't come up with one. So yeah, y'all will never be happy. Y'all will never be happy. We could give you everything that you want, and you will still be bitching.
What's going on and the problems that people are now running into. So definitely stay tuned for that.
I know there was an episode of Star Trek TNG, but there also was a episode because when they came through the gate, it was all young people, and they were like talking about like Jack O'Neill and all of them about being adults. So Stargate did an episode about it too.
But before we get into it, here is the context, which of course is important. And now I have talked about a number of these studies before in previous videos, but there is now a twist. There's now a twist. Before, it was just men that were being studied and researched. And essentially what was found out was that men are now more reluctant to work with and hire and interact with women in the workplace. The number one reason is because they're worried about false accusations. Now, the very unfortunate thing about this, and it's definitely a terrible thing that's happening, is that women that have done nothing wrong at all are now going to find it more difficult to get things like promotions, more pay, to be.
See, there's my argument, and there's another video because I added like 20 more fucking videos. I seriously need to stay on top of my videos, and by keeping them down to like 30 minutes each, by not going on goddamn tangents like I do, I should be able to stay on top of my fucking videos. But there's a video that's going to be coming up. I just got to remember which one it is once I go through them all eventually. Whatever happened to hiring who's best for the job? Whatever happened to that? Why does it need to be a black person? Why does it need to be a minority? Why does it need to be a woman? Why? Whatever fucking happened to who's best for the job? What the fuck? This world has just gone to fucking hell and back. No, we haven't come back yet because we're still in hell. We're still in fucking purgatory because we haven't actually entered hell yet. We're in purgatory right now. Whatever happened to just hiring who's ever best for the job? Whatever happened to that? I pointed that out in one of my my personal Facebook video as far as karaoke companies, because I own a karaoke company. It was before I retired the number one karaoke DJ company in El Paso. And I'm just like, I'm curious, here you got people hiring a company because their cousin owns it, or, a friend of a friend owns it. And it's like, but their show sucks. Whatever happened to hire? Seriously, why is it so difficult to hire who's best for the job? Do you not want to make money? Do you not want to improve your business? Why would you just, I got to hire, I'm sorry, Bob, I would promote you, but because of this whole law with equality and shit, I got to promote Susie. But Susie sucks at her job, though. But you got businesses that are literally promoting people not because somebody's best for the job, but they don't want to get in trouble by the NAACP or whatever because, oh, you promoted another white male. Yeah, but that white male is best for the job. Who are you to tell me that I need to promote Susie, who fucking sucks at her job, just because she's a woman? We have fucked the world up with this liberal, everybody is equal, which is not true bullshit.
Mentored by a man, because men are scared. They're scared about false accusations. And the numbers are out there. I mean, some studies paint it at 40%, some studies put it at 60%. So it's quite substantial. But now, like I said, there's a twist because it's not just men, it's also women that are reluctant to hire women. All right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I wanted to do this video, because even women are getting sick and tired of this bullshit now, too. Real women. I've pointed that out in my videos. Real women. The women who are not these women and these feminazis. The majority of women who make up the majority of women in this country are sick and tired of these fucking feminazis. But as I pointed out in multiple of my videos, numerous of my videos, y'all, you women need to start coming out more. You outnumber these fucking feminazis. Y'all need to start coming out more and calling these bitches out. That's the reason why this shit is going on. That's the reason why this shit is happening. I've got my gay friends, my lesbian friends, my transgender friends who don't love, are against this whole transgender movement and all this. They're even against this shit, and they make up the majority of these people. And I'm like, well, why aren't you coming out and calling these fuckers out? Why aren't you saying, hey, y'all don't represent us? I want somebody just to like me for me. I don't need to put a spotlight on myself like I'm Randy Orton and shit and everything to go, I'm transgender. No, because black people that do that shit get on my fucking nerves. Hey, I'm black. I'm black. Hey, everybody, I'm black. Hold on. Let me put a spotlight. I'm black. Hey, you see? Look, look, look. Fuck that bullshit.
So there's a new study that just came out. According to the study, 74% of women now say they are more willing to speak out against harassment, while 77% of men anticipated being more careful about potentially inappropriate behavior. All right, so that's, I guess you could argue, a positive thing. But here's where it gets interesting.
Now, I've actually been in a situation like this where we were cracking jokes. Me and not just me and the guys, but among these real women who were who are basically just like one of the guys, just they're women, but they're hanging out. They're not offended or whatever. So we're all telling jokes and being stupid. And all of a sudden, here's this one who was like, oh my God, I'm so offended. So we were like, you're serious? Even the girls were like, are you serious, bitch? Then why the hell are you listening to our conversation? Well, it's not like I couldn't hear you or anything. This is what happened after that. So now we started whispering to each other. We started, we're laughing and snickering. All of a sudden now it's like, oh my God, so now you're not including me? And it was like, God damn, bitch, no matter what the fuck we do, you obviously don't want to be a part of the group. You obviously showed that by being offended by what we were saying. So now we're whispering so you don't hear us being offensive, and we're still being offensive because now we're whispering. These fucking snowflakes will never be happy. Ever. Ever.
The study found that 16% of men and 11% of women, so 11% is still a quite substantial amount, agreed with the statements, quote, I will/would be more reluctant to hire attractive women. Additionally, 50% of both men and women agreed with the statements, I will be more reluctant to hire women for jobs that require close interpersonal interactions with men, for example, traveling. So there's some hard evidence that quite literally tells us that men and even now women are scared. Indeed, in response to the statement, quote, men in general will be more reluctant to have one-on-one meetings with women with no others present, 41% of men agreed, and 57% of women agreed with the statement. So there you go, some staggering numbers. And of course, it depends what question you ask. It depends how the question is phrased. And so that's why we have sometimes a very broad range of statistics and answers. But the fact remains, men are more reluctant to work with women, and now women are as well. Anyways, guys, I'm going to play the video. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. What has your experience been in the workplace? Have you had to
This is just stupid.
This is good. Are you a CEO or an owner of a company? Do you want to hire women? Let us know in the comment section. Like the video, share it with as many people as you can. I will see you in the next one.
The Me Too movement took down hundreds of powerful men. 2 years later, some say it is costing women opportunities and causing segregation in some workplaces. Let me see.
But y'all started it. Yes, it's causing segregation. Because isn't that what you bitches wanted? Isn't that what y'all wanted? Oh, we need to invade everything that men do. That was back in the 80s. We need to invade everything, 80s and 90s. Invade everything that men do. Now it's then it became we need to get rid of men and overtop men. We need to make it where it's all women. Now that it is becoming mostly women, now it's like, oh, wait, what's going on? Now the men don't even want to be with us. You got what you wanted, and you're still not fucking happy.
Court breaks it down.
The year Spacey, Weinstein, Loomis, and Lauer went down, and hashtag #MeToo rose in a tide that pushed 200 powerful men out jobs for sexually harassing women. UH business professor Dr. Leanne Atwater kept tabs and worried. Corporate America planned to cleanse cultures, listen to women violated, and take harassment complaints more serious. But
if you're lacking in integrity and you're kind of a sexist, then your answer to this is, okay, we'll just keep them out. And that'll solve the problem. We won't hire them, we won't include them, and then we don't have to worry about it.
So she ordered anonymous online surveys. 300 men, 300 women asked how Me Too changed their workplaces. Results published in Harvard Business Review say nearly a third of those men avoid one-on-one meetings with women. More than 20% reluctant to hire any woman for jobs that require travel or close interaction. Another 19% say they avoid hiring attractive women. On the review blog, one manager added, "Unfortunately, in my estimation, getting too close to women at work puts your career and reputation at risk."
This is not where we want to be heading. We want people to behave.
But women did this. You fucking feminazis, y'all did this, and now you're bitching about it. You got what you wanted. What are you complaining about?
If there seems to be more segregation of exclusion and separation as opposed to let's work on this problem for the problem that it is. I think managers need to be aware that some of this is occurring and try to eliminate it rather than make it worse.
Dr. Atwater hopes her work inspires more change and less fallout. Larry Seymour, KHOU 11.
But what does that mean? How are you supposed to fix it? The only way I see to fix it is to basically tell these feminazis to shut the fuck up. That's it. We need to take everything as a case-by-case basis, not a fucking movement. This is ridiculous. I have been harassed numerous fucking times, sexually harassed. I was a male dancer. So, but you weren't, and well, you're a male dancer, so, hey, you should expect it. Well, that's funny because the same can't be said for female dancers. We're not allowed to touch them. We're not allowed to, we're not allowed to do any of the stuff. And I can't turn around and go, well, hey, obviously she's naked, so she should expect it, right? I'm not allowed to say that. But for some reason, it's said back to me. Oh, you're a guy, you like it, don't worry about it. Double standards, people. Double standards. You know how we fix this? Stopping with the double standard bullshit. That's how we fix it. Anyway, I love the fact that this one was short. Awesome. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day. It's Thursday. Y'all still got Friday, TGIF. Pretty much, every day's a Friday to me because, we're tired. See y'all.